Check in with the chat. Check in with my chat. Check in with my chat. See if we can react. Check in with my chat. See if we can react. Yeah, it's your host with the most. It's your host with the most. Big salute, chat. Big salute to everybody tuning in, tapping in. No, I'm a little late. Been raining all day. Raining all day. Rain, 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 rain. Which I ain't tripping because I got some much needed rest. Oh, and it was some good rest too. Oh man, let me turn the ceiling fan on. It was some good rest too. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. But ain't nothing like that good sleep weather in the rain. Boy, ain't nothing like it. Damn. Make you not want to do nothing. Make you not want to do nothing. It's tea time, y'all. Yeah, let's tea time and react to my favorite YN streamer. Breaking history, doing numbers. Big salute, IShowSpeed. IShowSpeed, man. Keep those hands clean, bruh. Keep them hands clean. Lord have mercy. But see, it's crazy because nobody on the team saying nothing. So what happened when you surrounded by yes men, people that don't, you know, only two people that's keeping it 100, Rudy and Henry, his security guards. Big salute, Rudy and Henry. Big salute to tight security. They not yes men. They keeping it real with the young man. Especially Rudy. Yeah, especially Rudy. So big salute, Rudy, man. Not only is he good security, great security, he's also, I look at him as more like Speed, big brother. Yeah, I look at him as Speed, big brother. Hit that subscribe button as y'all coming on in. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Come on, interact, engage with me, chat. Creative engagement. We just reacting. We reacting really to everything in the world. The Charlie situation, IShowSpeed. Keep going, IShowSpeed. You know, I see you working on becoming a man. I see you working on it. You gotta keep them hands clean, bro. You gotta get your hygiene. Some on that bus need to break hygiene down to them. When you dap up people, you know you collecting their germs. And then when you sit down and go eat, you're putting their germs in your body. So hygiene, young brother, hygiene is very important as a man. Very important. I know you want to be a man so bad, but your hygiene play a big role. Keeping clean. You know. Jamal too. Jamal, you too big and you act too grown to be walking around with a snotty nose like Roscoe. Little Jamal. Remember Roscoe from Martin? That might be before your time. Little Roscoe from Martin. But Jamal running around acting like a grown man, pouting on the internet with a snotty nose. Like, see, this is why Daddy Speed need to be on that bus to keep molding these young men to be greater men. Big salute to the chat, man. Y'all hit that subscribe button. Yeah, to keep motivating these men, these young fellas to be men. Lead them by example. Rudy and Henry doing a good job, but I know them boys miss their daddy, man. So, Daddy Speed, Papa Speed, boy, you need to get back. Get back to that bus ASAP. And the boy need to go see a doctor. Get some antibodies in them. Cause one thing, see, Speed talking about his throat hurt. Boy, you might got strep throat. That's what happened when you dap up a bunch of people and then go eat without washing your hands. You'll develop a virus on your tonsils. Yeah, and it's growing. Soon you won't be able to talk. Yes, soon you won't be able to swallow. So, yeah, you need to go. Matter of fact, when somebody tell him to go in the bathroom and go like that, look at his tonsils. If he got white stuff on his tonsils, his throat is infected. Yes, strep throat. Yeah, let me teach the young folks something. This will happen when you have nasty hygiene. What's the symptoms of strep throat? A sore throat that starts quickly, fever and pain when swallowing. You may also see red, swollen tonsils, sometimes with white patches or streaks of pus. Ugh. And tiny red spots on the roof of your mouth. Other symptoms can include headache, swollen lymph nodes in the neck, and a rash. Scarlet fever. So, IShowSpeed, if you want to keep the show going, boy, you gotta fix that hygiene when you're on the road, bro. Yeah, you ain't gonna have no choice. Well, since you live, what it do, Roy? Big salute, Roy. Big salute, Cedric. Big salute, Mahoo. Big salute, Vish. Big salute, Katrina. Big salute, Legger. Hello. What up, though? Big salute to the chat, man. Big salute to everybody tuning in, tapping in. Yeah, I know it's a lot of dirty butts watching. Yeah, they don't want this information. But yeah, I gotta make sure, cause ain't nobody else gonna give the young man no information. So hopefully somebody on that bus is watching this and they care about his health and they gonna let him know, cause he basically He basically saying he got all these symptoms. Look, even stomach pain, a bacterial infection. Yeah, you might got a bacterial infection in your throat, little brother. But the Keystone trip, that was a nice trip, even though them 4 presidents, I see you don't know nothing about the slave history of America. You don't know nothing about those people that you praise and you want to go see so bad. Those were some of the biggest killers in American history. Yeah, man. Yeah, Abe Lincoln, he did somewhat abolish slavery, but before he could really push the narrative, yeah, they bumped him off. It ain't funny, but yeah, they bumped him off. That's how they do. Yeah, they kirked him. Yeah, he was the first Charlie Kirk. Yeah, old Abe was the first Charlie Kirk. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Abe was the first Father Church. Yeah, fire that thing up, Roy. Big salute, Roy. Fire that thing up. So yeah, young brother, go get your hygiene together. Um, when you touch down in these states, you know, you got Google on your phone. Ain't nothing but a quick Google search. Like, you know, you basically the hat man, the man that made that custom made cowboy hat in Houston. Boy, he's a hell of yeah, he told you what's going on with you, man. Now we could say that he right. He prediction. Yeah, we could say that he right, cause you shit got a big cannon, boy. You just shooting. You shooting in the air. You ain't aiming at nothing. Yep, you ain't aiming at nothing. You know. So I guess as you grow, you'll get something to aim for. And yeah, and you need to get that ADHD check too. Yeah, Roy. Yeah. Yeah, people don't understand the whole world is enslaved. Yep. Well, except where I'm at, Roy. Yeah, they broke the chains over here where I'm at. Yeah, Mali, Niger, Burkina Faso. Yeah, that's why I say these are only 3 countries. Well, no, I can't even say the whole world, Roy. Just the Western world, Europe and America. Yeah, Europe and America. I can't say the whole world. Yeah, I can't say the whole world. Yeah, I can't say the whole world, man. But the English speaking world, yeah. Yep. Anywhere they speak English at, anywhere that those folks is at, yeah, I can say yeah. Why you think that's why they so mad at Putin in China? Yeah, because they was never able to conquer Russia. China bucking at them, North Korea bucking at them. You know, you got countries that's bucking at America, man, and the Western dominance. Yep. But definitely, majority of the world they had conquered. Yeah, especially in America, Roy. Yep. Now you understand what I be saying about working on that plantation, huh? Yep. But a big old plantation, man. Got the managers and corporate in there coming in there to crack their whips across people's head. Yeah, man. It's wild. Then they use them fake weak preachers and all them folk to keep the population confused. Yeah. Bruno Mars. What up, Jay? Well, Zuzman, the opportunity is upon you. Tell Putin to turn up. Shit, y'all having trouble with Ukraine. I mean, y'all whooping Ukraine, but eat their ass up for lunch. Don't ask me where I'm from if you're not gonna represent where you from. Why should I tell you where I'm from? I'm about what country am I from? What country it sound like I'm from? Take a guess. Take a guess. Georgia, close. See how much the non-American people know about America. You close though. Close but no cigar. Close but no cigar. He said Canada. Could tell you never been to Canada. Yeah, tell you never been to Canada. Big salute to the chat, man. Y'all hit that subscribe button as y'all coming on in. Talk to me, chat. I talk back. What's your country name, Jay? Say everybody hate Chris. Bruno Mars, brother. Louisiana, close. Just say I'm from the southern states of America. Morpheus or Blade? This ain't the movie trivia channel. Morpheus or Blade? Two totally different head busting types. Morpheus or Blade? Come on now, you can't be more creative than that. Is that why you hide? Is that why trolls hide? Because they lack creativity. So they just say shit that come to their mind. That's why they hide, because they know it's lame. So they just be testing the waters, huh? And I'm trying to get this blackhead out of my face, man. That lets you know when you work in the restaurants in America and you work around grease and all that stuff, you develop blackheads. Especially because I used to take a good shower before I would go to work. So my pores would be open when I go in that damn restaurant. So blackhead is starting to go away now. Troll? Yeah, you trolling. I didn't answer no questions. I said, talk to me, chat. I ain't asked you. I ain't asked the chat to ask me a bunch of lame ass questions. I mean, ask questions, but what you asking X? Yeah, that's like lame shit. Katrina, what up though, Katrina? Let's talk about the #1 YouTuber doing it right now. IShowSpeed. Let's talk about the Charlie Kirk dude. Yeah, IShowSpeed, man, got me homesick right now. Got me missing America, wicked ass, that wicked ass hoe. Oh, IShowSpeed, boy, up there in Keystone, boy, you was up there around people that's bigger than you, man. They up there, the Keystone. Damn, IShowSpeed, it's crazy you don't know nothing about Keystone. You know, if the world was the end, that's why you met the creator of the internet. Because if the world end, they gonna need somebody to crank the internet back up. Yeah, they up there ducked off, underground. They got underground compounds out there in Keystone. Under Mount Rushmore, underground citadels, underground cities. Dang, IShowSpeed, see, ain't nobody around you to teach you that. See, the best influences that you got, Henry and Rudy, they don't know because they from a whole different country. That's why Papa Speed need to be around there to give you the history, man. Where at Daddy Speed? Where at Daddy Speed at? Yeah, zoom in, Jay. You can see it. Zoom in on whatever device you watching. You see it. Draco Jacob. What up, though, Draco Jacob? Yeah, nobody knew who Charlie Kirk was before he got his nose white. Nobody knew who he was. But see, he's Caucasian America. He's the modern day uh I don't even know who to compare him to. Yeah, I don't even know who to compare him to be honest with you. I don't even know who to compare him to. Yeah, to be honest. So he say crazy, he was saying crazy stuff, and you got half of America ready to uphold him. So that means half of America is ready to crash out. I don't understand. I know a lot of people are followers in America. The majority of people in America are followers, not leaders. So I understand that they, look for something to be a part of, but how you be a part of something that big salute, Draco Jacob. Yeah, half of America is like him. You right. But I still, it's so many different opinions about him. I still don't know who, what he stood for. What was he a racist? Some people say he was a racist. Some people say he wasn't. So, but all I know is there's a lot of people in African in the Black American community. They not rocking with him. So I got to go with what my people talking about because I didn't know who he was. That's crazy that you got to get your nose wiped for it to become famous. You got to crash out to become famous in America. That's crazy. Crash out culture. That's what America's coming to. I mean, yeah. Well, if his daughter was forced upon, yeah, she would have to have the baby. I feel the same way. Even though it's my job to protect my daughter to keep things like that from happening, but if you force your daughter to have an abortion, your daughter is now a murderer. Now, when it's time for your daughter to go see God at the pearly gates, yeah, she going to the pit of hell. Just because you didn't want her to have it, just because you didn't want her to have the baby. Or just because she didn't want to have the baby. Now, she's a sinner, a murderer. So what people should be thinking about, a woman got forced upon, so she should be able to have an abortion if she wants to. What they not telling the young women, if you have a baby, or if you abort a baby, yeah, you might as well go keep catching bodies. You might as well be a serial killer. What's more savage? Killing a baby, an unborn baby? That sounds savage. And then looking down upon by God? God don't approve that. Where in the Bible do it say it's okay to have abortions? Yeah, it is people's choice. It is your choice. It is the choice of the lady that have an abortion or not to. But they lack the information of the consequences of their decision. All choices and decisions have consequences. So I would look highly upon a young lady who has a rape baby. I would look highly upon her, but for a woman that aborts a rape baby, I gotta look down on her because she's a killer now. See, that goes to my title, the iniquitous and the righteous. Now, is aborting a baby, is that righteous or iniquitous? Is being a part of the rainbow community, is that righteous or iniquitous? I know these are two new words to a lot of y'all, so I give y'all a little time to go do some research. Are you righteous or are you iniquitous? See, because us believers, we are being comforted. What it do, Andre? Big salute, Andre. Yeah, because it ain't no, see, because when you go have your meeting with God, it ain't gonna be no excuses. Oh, God, but God, no, God ain't gonna want to hear that. Yeah, go on and drink that boiling hot water. Nah, I don't play Clash Royale. This is not the play games channel. Big salute, Andre. Big salute, everybody tuning in, tapping in. Well, yeah, DJ TV, there are prophets in the Bible and Quran who killed. But why did they kill? And was it a righteous kill or a unrighteous kill, DJ.TV? That's the question. Were they iniquitous killers, DJ.TV? Why did they kill? Because in the Quran, it talks about righteous kills, right? DJ.TV? Are you trying to debate with me about something you heard? Because let me tell you something, DJ.TV. If you debate with me about something you heard somebody else say, you're going to lose. Because I read, my brother. So come on, DJ.TV. Make it make sense. You know, we have an audience, DJ.TV. But you're right. Moses killed. And he begged for forgiveness. So it's all about, read my title, DJ.TV. The iniquitous and the righteous. Believers are always confronted. This is not the gaming. Yeah, this is, man. Cyril Witt. Yeah, and see, as Muslims, DJ.TV, what you need to understand, DJ.TV, because I know you probably not Muslim. Anything against God, God commands for you to chop his head off. Anything wicked, even if you in the mosque, you catch anything wicked in the mosque, church, praying, yeah, off with his head. Yeah, go read about it. Yeah, David killed Goliath. Come on, y'all act like y'all teaching me something I didn't know. David killed, chopped Goliath's head clean off, didn't he? Yeah, God did forgive him. But were they killing babies though? Yeah, that's the question. Oh, did any of them kill any innocent unborn babies though? I'll wait on the response. See, y'all so smart. You're so smart, you're stupid. Did any of them kill any babies though? Or were they killing unjust, unrighteous people? Come on, my intelligent brothers. Talk to me. They wasn't killing no babies, were they? Were they killing babies? Name me one prophet that was killing babies. Yeah, I bet you, yeah. But you ain't got to come back for that. Because that's what we talking about. Women aborting babies. So what prophet killed babies? Can anybody tell me? Or is that a checkmate? DJ.TV, Andre? Is that a checkmate? I'm waiting. Or are you gonna run? Come on now. No, I'm asking. Because I got some intelligent brothers that's so smart. They just want to say stuff. We talking about Charlie Kirk saying is, being against abortions, which I'm against abortions too, even though I've committed the sin. That's a sin. And so you basically tell me people gonna accept the sin and think that God gonna let them bypass just because it was their choice. See, that's why in my Quran it say it don't be God that do it to you. It be man that do it to itself. Because you don't know how to use your freedom of will. Yep. Big salute, Draco. So if you have a baby by accident, don't abort it. Just accept the actions of your choices. See, a lot of people can't accept the actions of their choices. That's why you got so many people snitching, telling on somebody. Because they can't accept the actions of the choices they made because God gave you free will. Yep. All out here, all willy-nilly. Oh, it's my choice. All right, yeah, it's your choice. Yeah, it is your choice. You're right. But remember, the judge is watching. How you know, Draco? They may have a harp and a big sword on their back. Draco, you never know. Nah, let's say it depends on what religion you choose. Because I could tell by your question, you know nothing about Islam. Yep. I recommend you go read. Go learn about it. Because Christians, they don't want to hear about like I say, people go off what somebody tell them and believe it. That's the end all be all. Instead of going doing their own research. Like the dope fiend. He preach, but he don't practice what he preach. He don't believe the words that he say. But he wants you to believe that he believed the words that he say. I seen a post he made the other day talking about memorizing prayers instead of memorizing God's word. So after you and the babies memorize them prayers, dope fiend, you better focus on making sure they memorize God's word. Because that's what I'm trying to do now. I want to memorize the whole book. That's surahs. That's every detail of the Quran. That's why God made the Quran simple. So you can memorize it. Memorize God's word. So 30 years being a Muslim and you just now, congratulate. I guess he want a pat on the back. Yeah, you can call me Unc. What up, nephew? Well, Brandon, that sounds like some good advice, but just keep it simple, Brandon. Just be a doer of good. Brandon Hutchinson, just be a doer of good, and you'll be all right. Pay the poor rate and keep up prayer. You'll be all right. The moon wasn't split in where what part? SJ? What chapter, what section is that in the Quran, SJ? He talking about keep reading. I read the Quran, I don't read the Bible. And if the moon got split in two, wouldn't the moon still be split? Who put the moon back together again? This is not the Humpty Dumpty channel. See, people just be saying anything sometimes. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Let's Google that. '54 child with 55. 54-1. I think you need to read, family. See, you interpreted that surah wrong. Just because it says splitting of the moon don't mean the moon was literally split. See, you don't know how to eat the meat and spit out the bones, SJ. Oh man, see, that's what I'm talking about right there. You don't read. And it's titled The Moon. Oh, during the hour of resurrection, yeah, the day of resurrection. It didn't say nothing about the moon split. The day of resurrection. Oh, it's gonna be, yeah, chaos. Day of resurrection. That means when everybody gonna be judged. SJ, you gotta go read it. SJ. Yeah. The, the hour of resurrection drew near, and the moon split asunder. The hour of resurrection is not here yet. The day of judgment, where you will be judged, is not here yet, SJ. It hasn't happened yet. It's just telling you what to look for. See, that's why I say you can't listen to what man say. Man will lead you wrong. See, you gotta go now. Go read it. Go read it. Shit, I don't know, Sir 21 goals, man. Shit, I need some money to get something to eat, Sir 21 goals. You want to donate cash out for a meal, Sir 21 goals? Shit. Big salute, Sir 21 goals. Yeah, I need some money to give me something to eat. Shit, I'm hungry right now. I'll be fasting until some money come in. Sir 21 goes. Anybody want to help Kutty keep gaining weight? Leave me a little donation. $1, $2. I understand if you don't got it, because you got to feed yourself. The price of food ain't cheap right now. You know, that's why I'm working on. Now, hell is just an evil resort where they're going to be moaning and groaning. And yeah, it's going to be fire. It is a pit of fire. Yeah, hot. Ain't nothing down there but boiling water. And God says some super cold water, but I don't think it's safe and smart to drink ice cold water while you hot. I think that could hurt you. How old are you, Dave? Bro, your hairline is cooked. Nah, I just need my hair done. I bet you my hairline is better than yours. He talking about somebody hairline cooked. Your hairline cooked. Dev, you probably don't even have no hairline. Oh man, you ain't even got no hairline. What you talking about? Your whole head is cooked. Big salute, John Starks. Oh, let me put my brother in here. Big salute, John Starks. See, I got my people that really care about me. And I know a lot of y'all just be saying shit to be saying shit. He said, come to Kenya. Nah, I'm good where I'm at. I ain't coming to Kenya. Sir 21 goes. What you eating tonight, Sir 21 goes? You eat some choma choma? Hey, what that lamb meat in Kenya taste like? Man, big salute, John Starks. Love you, bro. Big salute, John Starks. Yeah, what y'all eating out there in Kenya? Go, what that lamb meat taste like in Kenya? I don't want no choma choma. I want some lamb meat. You know, choma choma, that's the poor man meat. Lamb is, yeah, lamb what you really supposed to be eating. Islamic tradition. What does God, I don't care about what the tradition is. SJ, what does God word say? SJ, that's, you see, SJ, you not comprehending what I'm saying. See, you going off what man says. What does God word say? SJ, see, that's the problem. Yeah, tell him, Draco, what wrong with him? Big salute, John Starks. SJC, SJ, that's your problem. See, the Quran that you supposed to be reading, you're not supposed to have a branch. God is one. See, you need to go read, SJ. You don't got no Quran? Yeah, you talking about what branch of Islam are you? Stupid. Stupid. I'm the GPT branch. I'm the AOG branch. SJ. That's what branch of Islam I am. It don't matter if you grew up a Muslim. You don't read. So how you grow up a Muslim but you don't read? You grew up a Muslim, but you got, I've converted, I've been a Muslim for 5 years. And I know more about SJ. See, then you're not a believer if you create your own version. SJ, you're not a believer. SJ, what do the books say? See, you just like a Christian that grow up listening to a preacher instead of reading your Bible. SJ, you ain't no different. Come on, I grew up Muslim. So the fuck what? The fuck do that mean? You grew up and you don't even believe your own, you don't even, you know you a non-believer because you don't read the book. You a believer in man. You're not a believer in God. See, SJ, you don't believe in the words written by men of God's word, but you'll believe what a man tells you. It sound like you confused, brother. Yeah, it sound like you need to just speak for you, SJ. Sound like you grew up confused. Yeah, you grew up confused, family. That's a personal problem. Only thing I can recommend you, SJ, if you got a Quran, you need to read it, family. Cause like your book tells you, man will lead you astray. He said he don't believe in my God's word, but he wanna say what? Oh boy, you was totally confused. Yeah, sound like you totally confused, SJ. You have no dog in this fight over here. You just got a little baby bark. And a scribe wrote the Quran while it was being told to Muhammad by an angel. Muhammad would have wrote it, but he was illiterate. So that's what you got scribes for. Yep. Exactly. That's why you got prophets and messengers. Yep. God sends whom he, God sends you messengers before you wipe your nose. Yeah, obviously, SJ, you make it obvious. You confused, brother. So to cure your confusion, you need to go read your book. You have no fight. Yeah, you have no fight, SJ. And magic ain't nothing but the secret arts. See what you need to do, SJ. You need to go get you a Quran. You need to go get you a copy of that Ethiopian Bible. You need to go get a Torah. Because God gave David Psalms. And you know the Gospels. So you need to go, you need to go get them three and put them together. Because man is the one that separated the books. Tell him again, Draco Jacob. You were eight. Oh yeah, you were non-believer, SJ. Yeah, you gonna be drinking pots of boiling hot water. He said he an atheist now. What a goofy. So while you here, 8, you must look, you like dookie juice, don't you? Yeah, you look like a doo-doo chaser. What I think about life, life is school. You here to learn something. Yeah, you here to learn something. Yeah, tell them, Jacob, change your wicked ways. Change them wicked ways. Yep. Got to change them wicked ways. But main thing is get your spirit right. You know, that's one thing I want to salute IShowSpeed on, man. Getting his spirit right. You know, had a little talk with the Indians. IShowSpeed, boy, you still got a lot to learn, little brother, but you'll learn it. I just hope you got some good teachers, man. You know, because we watching your journey. Your journey's already been predicted to us. We know that you a free bird. You just flying. You know, but as somebody your age, that's what you supposed to do. Go around this world and learn, brother. But it's small things that you need to tighten up on, IShowSpeed. Like one thing that's important, your hygiene. You definitely got to tighten up on the hygiene. Yeah, Musa, you ain't got enough money. Got to go get your weight up. I'm a jeweler. 8, I'm a jeweler. I'm working on being the host of tours. I'm a man of many coats. 8, what do you do for a living? Besides, you know, troll people chat. Hey, Leslie, don't try to put me in a boat with you. You a junkie on the internet playing peekaboo. We can't even see you. We know you a junkie. We know how the typical Americans do. You try to rub your sickness and your illnesses on others. Because you a junkie. That's why you ain't gonna last long, SJ. That's why you hiding. That's why you ain't got no profile pic. You playing peekaboo. You one of the wicked ones. Well, let me help you. Boom. Boom. Let me keep that one too. Yeah, we need to get off that shit, Leslie. We know it's bad. Yeah, we know it's bad. We know. Yeah, we know that. See, for us, that ain't nothing new for us. Yep. That ain't nothing new for us. You the one didn't know that before you started hitting that ice bag, which we call methamphetamines, in its rawest form. So we know you looking bad. We know that that's why you don't got no profile pic to show who you is. You a dope fiend with a phone. That's another thing. There's a lot of dope fiends with phones on here too. They don't even know how to put no profile pic. They just want to get on and talk. They just want to be doing stuff, talking stuff. I ain't even know Marlon Wayans had a new movie out. Yeah, I ain't even know that. Big salute to the chat, man. Big salute to everybody tuning in, tapped in. Y'all hit that subscribe button. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Yeah, hit that subscribe button. Oh, kind of like Get Out. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Yeah, they got a lot of them crazy type movies coming out right now. Oh yeah, if you an athlete, you in the entertainment industry, you in any of that, boy, the wicked control all that. Yeah, they control all that. You got to sell your soul. Just like I was watching just like IShowSpeed with the visit Keystone and all that. See, what he don't know is we are the Native Americans. Yep. We are the Native Americans. The reason the Native Americans got so light is because when they was taking them kids, they was raping them women to make them lighter. Take the melanation out of them. Yep. So yeah, the wicked, yeah, that's the wicked, boy. It's crazy. It's some nasty, nasty work. Nasty work. Yeah, it's prayer time, y'all. Yeah, we are the Native Americans. Yeah, it wouldn't be the Indians now that they call themselves Native. They keeping the traditions. Just like Islam. The people in Saudi Arabia or in the Middle East, they are keeping the traditions alive. And, you know, in the Sahel region right here in Africa, this is where I'm at right now. This is the home of Noah, Idris. This is where it all started at. Niger River. Why you think you always hear the Niger River? It's rivers and lakes all through the deserts out here. This is where Abraham comes from. So the Arabic slave trade was when the Arabs got Islam from their slaves. Who was in America? We was in America first. At one point in time, it was only black people on the earth. We created all the other races. See, the messengers were not just spiritual beings, they were science. They were all of the above. Yeah, doing experiments. Using that God's power. That's why God destroyed the earth one time, because people got out of hand with it. These ain't slave chains. These are chains that hold value. What you mean? These don't got nothing to do with shackles. Your history don't go past slavery. Cold, that's when your history and your people history start taking off. See, what you know about kings and queens and the people of Egypt being buried in gold caskets. You know, when your people dug my people graves up in Egypt and in Sudan, what do you think your people was finding wrapped around necks of mummies? Yeah, you stupid. Talking about slavery is over. Not for you, it ain't. You still a slave, Cole. Royalty. I may not have no money in my pocket, but I look like $1 million. That's God's abundance. He uses me as a parable and example for people. Like cold. Yeah, man. Yeah, ain't got no comeback, huh? Nah, man. Yeah, man, you know, the history of you and your people is only 6,000 years old. Yeah. See, Cole, you and your people, we just created y'all not too long ago. You just got here. See, my ancestors been here. Yeah. Y'all still trying to figure out the technology. Y'all ain't figured it out yet. Cole, how do that feel? Mm? Tell me, Cole, how do that feel? And then see what y'all don't understand. Y'all try to erase it and kill it. Hey, Cole, what you need to do is go ask your granddad and them why did they why did y'all try to steal our history? We taking it back now because y'all don't fit. You don't fit the character. Tell them, Draco, your ancestors from up there in the mountains. Y'all was cavemen. Yeah, y'all original cavemen. While y'all was still walking around on all fours, we was living in mansions and uh 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 uh, uh. man, look. Well, I don't need your recommendation, Cole. You need to follow your own recommendation. Don't come try to give nobody else no advice that you can't follow. Okay, Cole? Yeah, let's warm you up. You thought you was a cold somebody, huh? Yeah, we got your ass warmed up today. Yeah, you in the right chat today. And why you hiding? That's what you and your people do. Y'all like to hide. Talk from behind curtains and shit. Yeah, hit that subscribe button, y'all, as y'all coming on in. Matter of fact, the last 3 minutes, we're going to do it like this. Because we got too many peekaboo trolls. They got to go unless they subscribe. Get out of here, trolls. Bye. Now, for all my people, now we could talk. We ain't got to worry about no non-subscribers. People stopping through wanting to talk and shit. You know how them other folk like to do. They just be wanting to talk. They don't really be wanting nothing. Yeah, hit that subscribe button so you come interact and engage. You know, I give the trolls a little time to play. You know, they good for content. They good for learning. Yeah, they good for entertainment and education. Yeah, we get to make examples out of them. Yep. Yep. See, they leaving slowly but surely. That's how you do it right there. Let me see something real quick. Damn. Boy, that dollar, boy. Woo-wee. It's all right. We should have. Shit, if I was the. Nah, because I can get more money in Asia and Europe for gold and silver. Yep. Yep. So with that being said, y'all, that's my time, man. IShowSpeed, keep going, man. Work on that hygiene, little brother, and work on that ADHD, cause you definitely got that. Yeah, you definitely got that, little brother. You need to try to control that. Work on that hygiene. Start keeping yourself clean. You give too many handshakes, too much dap. That's how COVID got spreaded. That's how people get sick. That's how people catch strep throat. And you need to make sure you don't got that, because you planning this tour. I'm telling you, I see you losing power, little bruh. I mean, get your power back, little bruh. Keep yourself healthy. Stop eating everything people give you on the streets. You are very easy to poison. It would be easy to poison you. IShowSpeed. It'll be easy to, man, and rage bait. Stop biting on the rage bait. You big time now. You gotta accept that. It's certain things that you're not gonna be able to do that you were able to do last year, 2 years ago. Yeah, I seem like a prisoner is because I want to be. I'm God's power tool. I'm God's employee. So I'm God's slave. I'm God's prisoner. I'm not man's prisoner. So that's the big difference. 913. Yep. Oh, he said poisoner. No, I don't want to poison nobody. It can you spell, but I don't want to poison nobody. I'm not here to poison people. I'm here to motivate people. 913. What you here for, 913? You waited just to troll, huh? Talk to me, 913, before we get up out of here. What you here for? What you here for? You ain't typing fast enough. Oh, yeah, so you here to trolls. I mean, you here to give me your channel? Because I can make it where you can watch, but I keep your channel. That's what you want to do? You here to give me your channel? Come on, type, text. That's how we do trolls over here. Because I can make it where you could just watch, but you can't speak. And when you leave your channel with me. Right here. That what you want? Matter of fact, I want that. I like that profile pic. Yeah, give me that channel. Yep, now you can watch. But yeah, you can't troll, you can't speak. And that channel is now mine. Thank you. So with that being said, y'all, I love y'all, chat. Big salute, IShowSpeed. I'm loving the tour. I see you walking, or I see you walking through the wickedness. Keep fighting, little bruh. Work on your hygiene. Don't make it so easy for the evil spirits to get you. Because right now, yeah, you making it real easy for them, IShowSpeed. And the place you just left, all those people that built that place, those are people that's bigger than you. I know you think you big right now, but they bigger than you. Like the man that created the internet. Think about it. What a coinky dink. What a coincidence. Think about it, IShowSpeed. You know that place you just left? That's the underground citadel, man. For the people that run the world. But you'll learn these things as you go. I just hope it don't be too late as you learn. That's why Daddy Speed need to be there. so he could break down the world to you as you go. See, Daddy Speed, your boys need you. You got a big baby that's portraying himself to the world, which I'm speaking of Jamal. He gonna kill his internet career before he even gets started. He tried to rage bait IShowSpeed along with the chat. What kind of shit is that? And then get called out and then want to pout. So Daddy Speed, the boys need you, man. And the boys need you. Rudy and Henry doing a good job, but they can't do it all. Yeah, they can't do it all. Big salute, Jay Starks. Blessings to you too, family. Blessings to you too, man. May the rest of your weekend and your upcoming week be full of blessings and stress-free, bro. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate everything you do, bro. Word up. So big salute to the chat, man. Big salute to everybody tuning in, tapped in, subscribe. But we'll be back a little later on. We'll be back. Yeah, we'll be back. Love y'all, chat. Salute. Once again, my chat went hard. My chat was lit. But my chat was all up in there. Salute, chat.